a lot of sports fans only pay attention to what's directly in front of their faces. What did they legalize nationally that you can do anywhere in the world? Gambling. And the NFL said, you can gamble on us, but we need it cut. Guess what else you're getting? Media rights. Meaning media, not media rights, not like falling rocks. Media rights. Streaming rights. Yahoo streaming. Google streaming. And other streaming services having National Football League games on their streaming services, not just NBC, CBS, TNT, and where it's NBC, CBS, ABC, ESPN. So guess what? You can get a game on Yahoo now, and guess what? That is only for fantasy football purposes. So the NFL will continue to print money, and they will continue to get goo gobs of money. Guess what? In 3 years, that Patrick Mahomes deal will look like peanuts. I told y'all 12 years ago, Peyton Manning and Brett Favre were making $12 to $14 million, and everybody thought, oh my God. And now they're making $35 million. 35, 45 million. That's almost 4 times as much. So Patrick Mahomes will, and Lee Steinberg is his agent. Lee Steinberg used to be Dan Marino's agent. So he ain't been an agent for damn near 40 years for nothing. For more than 40 years, because he just like hanging around brothers. You already know it's a handshake and a wink deal. So when the salary cap continues to climb, they'll continue to get paid. And that's just it, man. We have to stop criticizing everything and also simultaneously falling for the banana in the tailpipe. And I'm just saying, man. Big ups to Patrick Mahomes. Big ups to the Kansas City Chiefs. And guess what? As long as I've been alive, the Kansas City Chiefs have consistently rolled out quality football players. Tamarick Vanover, Derek Thomas, Neil Smith, what's the boy, Gonzalez, Barry Word, Christian Okoye, Harvey Williams, Deron Cherry, and the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, trading for Sammy Watkins, drafting Patrick Mahomes. They always were missing a quarterback. So he used to be my man Jungle said he used to be Warren Moon's agent as well. And he got Warren Moon that bag when he came in due to racism, was held out the National Football League. So don't think this dude is just some dummy. And they got a handshake, wink deal. They're going to guarantee more money later on down the road in that contract. And Patrick Mahomes is going to, as long as he stays healthy, he'll get paid. And I guarantee they got some type of backdoor deal in the event that he get paid. And they're going to pay him out that way. So, look, Mike Greenberg, y'all beg these athletes to take a pay cut. He does a team-friendly deal, and he leave money on the table. So you're damned if you don't and screwed if you do with these media types. You know, Cam can't smile. Patrick Mahomes can't work with the team. But then y'all in the same breath, y'all turn around and diss Dak Prescott because he gonna get the Cowboys a deal. And then the truth comes out this week. Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones wasn't arguing about dollars. They were arguing about length of contract. Dak didn't want to get him 5 years because he wanted to double dip. And Jerry don't want Dak to be in prime position to double dip. Period. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Go to hell. Dak, stand your ground like you in Florida, homie. Back with that Alabama still not allowing gambling. When I'm home, it blocks any fantasy football draft came down. That sucks. And it says you're in an area where gambling is illegal. You know why they do that, Bama? Because they don't want you betting on fucking Bama football. And see, again, man, it's always some, like he said, some backward ass organization or backwards ass state that ain't figured out a way that they can pimp the situation. But I guarantee you, let the Jacksonville Jaguars go on over to Alabama, Bama. I bet you that gambling shit become legal because the damn politicians ain't figured out a way to pimp college football yet. And the moment they figure it out, when you go home, you'll be able to play DraftKings again. He probably getting money under the table the same way for Cam. Yeah, that's why Cam got the $7 million. And I was, man, you read my mind, Chief Rocker. And the fact that Cam Newton is signed for $1,050,000 It's the greatest joke in the history of the world. I understand this salary cap ramification nonsense, but kiss my ass, man. See, but this is why I always, when y'all first met me a couple years ago, I used to always say, play for the money. Only people playing for trophies is fans. And they keep tricking us into this nonsense about playing for championships. They are playing for championships. Championships of the world. What they call them, can't think of the word, goddamn, whatever they call, masters of the universe. That's what they do. They trying to be masters of the universe. And we playing for fucking jewelry and trophies. Rocker, remember this? Anybody 35 and older, remember when they used to make fun of us. All y'all doing is buying chains and sneakers. Now they want us to play for trophies and sneakers. Really? No. It's about getting paid. I'm going to bust my ass. I'm going to put the best foot forward. And if we win, we win. And if we lose, I'm going to bed every night knowing I did my very best. And that's just the only way you got to play professional sports, man. It is not any person's in sports job to watch the salary cap and none of that. Because guess what? When you gone, you gone. And if watching that Last Dance didn't teach anybody who loves sports anything, is this. If you didn't learn anything else from the Last Dance, you should have learned this. When they sick of your ass, no matter how great you are, they will tell you to kick rocks and flip-flops. The Chicago Bulls told Michael Jordan, well, fuck you then. They did. They didn't say those words, but I don't want to play for nobody for Phil Jackson. But Phil gone. Well, I'm going to leave. Fuck you then. And he had to leave, didn't he? He didn't finish. That last shot he took in the Bulls jersey, he wasn't ready to go, and booyah. There you go. So, hey, man, they ain't playing for them damn trophies. They putting butts in the seats, getting TV contracts, getting internet contracts, getting streaming contracts, getting gambling contracts, while they tricking us into bad jerseys, hats, draws, socks, scarves, and all that, and they getting paid. So, I request that if you are a sports fan, never say the words again. He can take less so we can win. You should be rooting for him to win, and hopefully he can win and bring some money back to the community and stop some of these young brothers from being violent and get them something to do. Now, I want to give Matt, you know what? I want to talk about this Deshaun Watson. And then I got two more topics and I'm out, y'all. Deshaun Watson posted something that will be perceived as anti-Semitic, which is, and it's, at the end of the day, it's oxymoron. You cannot be anti-Semitic unless you hate yourself. If you look up the Semitic people, Google who are the Semitic people, they look like us, so you can't be anti-Semitic. We got another call coming in. 1 second. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Call from the ATL.
My man, number one Chief Rocker Jersey Burn. What's good, Rocker? Talk to me, brother.
Hey, you know what, man? A lot of players that the team really feel good about, like Mahomes, Cam Newton. You know, cause I said it a while back, man, when Cam wasn't getting picked up. I said, Belichick ain't going into the goddamn season with that garbage ass quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just trying to see if this Cam healthy enough or they got to work money out. And it came out to be the money thing. So this is probably what Robert Kraft is doing. If Cam goes so many touchdowns, he goes for so many yards, he win the AFC East for them and go to the playoffs. And how many games he win in the playoffs, he gonna get nothing but bonuses after bonuses after bonuses.
Right.
Because they can do that because that don't go towards the salary cap.
Exactly.
You know, so Cam is more motivated. Because if you look at Cam working out, man, Cam was like he did the year he went to Super Bowl with Charlotte, man. He was like chiseled like a motherfucker. He was totally working out, man. And that's how he's looking now. And Odell Beckham tried to lobby him to get on the Cleveland team, you know, but he ain't want to be no backup.
Right, he knew he wasn't going to play that.
Yeah, with Fakefield over there and shit, man.
Yeah.
But Odell liked the way he was throwing that ball. see, if you get the ball to Odell a certain way, man, Odell could be one of the greatest receivers out here, man. It ain't that he's all that fast. He's crafty and he know how to get open and catch that route. And like you said, I wasn't boasting for Eli, because Jungle will tell you, man, throughout the time I had our shows back in the days, man. I always used to say, man, Eli ain't did shit for us. Eli ain't this, ain't that. But in that game against Green Bay,
oh no,
if y'all remember, we had Plexico on that left-hand side. He hit Plexico 14 times in that game. It wasn't no deep passes. Because Plexico had the height advantage over the Cat Williams playing corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he was killing them all day. Because Williams couldn't get no traction. We know it was cold, snowing. And in Plexico, he's catching that shit, bringing him down the field. But the back did wear him down.
Yeah.
But he did. So he threw a lot of good completions that day, but they all mostly went to Plexico, man. That's the only thing he did. Then he threw the good pass in the playoffs.
Against
the Super Bowl to Emmanuel.
He also kicked that. He also, hey Chief, don't get me wrong. Believe it or not, I'm an Eli Manning fan. I had a bet with Big Illinois the day he was drafted that he would win more Super Bowls than Peyton. No bullshit. So I'm not knocking him. I don't want you to think I don't like him. It's just it's just a rare situation that a quarterback elevate, like Montana, he could elevate. Elway could elevate. Marino could elevate. Moon could elevate. But most quarterbacks need that running back, or else they ain't gonna be shit.
Right, you're right about that, man. You gotta have that running game, and that's what's gonna help Cam, because Josh McDonald know how to use them running backs in certain situations to open it up for the quarterback. If Brady was a little more swifter and can get out that pocket better, New England probably would have had about 7 Super Bowls, man.
Yeah.
You know, but he couldn't do that. So now, man, them motherfuckers up in New England, they licking their chops, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what other people say. Them motherfuckers is taking to Cam. Cam can't do no wrong right now, man. You know, because they know that what they had, the system, and the other shit behind them, they ain't winning no motherfucking division, man. I don't give a fuck if Belichick the coach or not. You need that quarterback to direct that shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to talk to you about this. I don't know if you touched on basketball already, but I wanted to talk to you about this, right?
Okay.
You know, I said I want the Clippers. I think you want the Lakers. A lot of people want Clippers, Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But this is what is going to hurt these teams. Houston got rest. They healed. They can play in that small ball. Now, when you got to take the big people out and play small ball with them, Russell Westbrook and your boy, you said don't play no defense. He just lost about 15, 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
They're going to be ready. They're going to be killing my money, man. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, when you was talking, Westbrook is like a bulldog, man.
Yeah.
He gets up in the morning ready to bite a motherfucker and run all day.
Yep.
So what I think they're going to end up doing is let him handle the ball more and try to break that D down and throw that ball back out to Harden, because Harden ain't had anybody like him in the last so many years in the playoffs.
Right.
Throw that ball back out to Harden, he's going to be wide open, man. So you can't double him and try to stop Russell Westbrook from going to the hole. He's taking everybody to the hole, man. So that Houston team is a dog-horse team. If the coach don't fuck it up, they can probably tweak this one, man, since it's a short season right now, 8 games and then the playoffs. They can sneak that thing, man. So I got my eyes out on them, but I still want Kawhi to take over LA again, man.
Hey, this is the only thing only problem I have with the Houston Rockets is this. Because you know I'm rooting for them because they got my guy. The only problem I have with the Houston Rockets is this. Russell Westbrook is unstoppable. For the most part, James Harden is unstoppable. But that small ball only works when you see them Monday, and then you see them again in a month, then you see them again in a month. If you got to play them every game, if you got to play them in a series, and you know, okay, we played them tight, and we got to just fix this. you're going to adjust to that and you're going to take them out. I don't, the team that I think will have the